This is the second time I'm beginning this live stream. The first time it took me about a minute before I said a word, and then I realised the microphone wasn't even on, so that's been stopped and we've restarted it with the microphone working, and it's low light. It's low light at the moment. It's low light at the moment. It's been a roller coaster. It's been an absolute roller coaster. I've become the live streams. She's gone and done it. She's become the live streams. Best way I can describe it, and I'll try and keep it really simple, is how can we describe this? No, not that one. I guess we can't describe it. It's undescribable. I know what it is now. I'm in the perfect state to be able to ever describe it, but I'm on the unconscious side looking at it. I just switched across and then it's disappeared, but I know it's there. I know it's there. I'm on the unconscious side, and when we're on the unconscious side we can do weird and wonderful things, and I'm totally blank, but I know I'm on the unconscious side. So does that come back? Or do we begin this live stream with egg on our face? Interdimensional spiritual egg. Interdimensional spiritual egg. It's just, I'm trying to find the words. I'm trying to find the words to describe this thing. It's like, I was alive yesterday, making the live stream for 2 hours. I was alive. I described exactly how dead I was. How dead I was at one point. What it felt like. What the experience was like. That wasn't Gabriel. I mean, cast iron guaranteed. The second, the millisecond those granules went into my mouth, I was dead certain to press end. I was dead certain to press end. I couldn't see anything getting in the way. So whatever happened thereafter was from somewhere else. But I told you, I'm dead on the floor at the moment. I hope you've been watching the live streams. I hope you've been listening. I hope you've been learning. There's a lot being said. Yeah, I guess since the moment the live stream stopped, I haven't stopped thinking about the situation. Non-stop. And the 2 days before, I was fighting for my life, and I had spiritual radio, spiritual FM on the radio, stuck. So that was the experience. I'm fighting for my life over here, and it's spiritual FM playing everywhere. This is agony. And now, well, I got killed, I got murdered. I got murdered whilst listening to Spiritual FM. It could have been Spiritual FM that was the final nail. It was just too loud. All he needed was a little bit more pain, a little bit more loudness, and that would be it. That was enough to kill him. But I've died. Literally died. I was carrying so much energy yesterday, and it's like the amount of energy I'm carrying, I know the pressure, I know the stress, but the way I'm dealing with it today is just like floating in water and listening to the currents. And yeah, I've not stopped thinking about it. Again, I feel like I've prepared for this live stream too many times. I've prepared for this live stream too many times in my head today, since yesterday's live stream. And the weird thing is, it's about getting in touch with our spiritual master. And the weird thing is, yesterday I became the spiritual master. And it looked like that. And I sat there after and I watched it. And I'm watching myself back and I'm thinking, what? Well, this is what I'm thinking now. What? That's the best you got? A spiritual master. You came along. You said, right, that's it. I believed before, but no, now, that's it, I'm the spiritual master. I'm the spiritual master. And that's the best I could do. I am so disappointed in myself. So disappointed. But it was spiritual master. It ticked all the boxes. It's just because I wasn't Jesus. I didn't turn into a prophet. I didn't perform any miracle yesterday. That was just me playing with energy. I know the energy very, very well. And I can listen to energy and I rest in energy to the extent of my life. I listen to energy for my life. And in that moment, that's what it feels like. It just feels like I'm resting here listening to energy, and energy always makes things more comfortable. Energy always points them back in the right direction. And right now, to press end on this live stream, I have to disconnect from energy momentarily. I have to disconnect from energy momentarily to press end. I could have just disconnected. But I know at very, very there's that word again, painful times, like today, and I was just listening to the energy all day long. I pressed end. No, I didn't press end. I didn't press end yesterday. So you brought it out of me. I wasn't planning to talk about that. I was planning to talk about pain. Come on. You wanna hear more about the pain? Surely you don't want to hear what I think about the story yesterday. How did the live stream end? How did the live stream end? Well, I didn't press end. The battery ran out. The battery ran out. And when the battery runs out, this app I use to do the live stream doesn't communicate with Google and YouTube the same way. Normally when I press end, I go to YouTube and the video's there. I was waiting till about 4:30 last night after. I didn't know what else to do. I knew how important it was, but I was locked into a very difficult place. We said something or nothing, and I was nothing, right? I was nothing on that live stream yesterday. There was nothing left. It all came out, whatever there was. Spiritual master. And it was all there, but I was nothing. That's how it felt. I was more nothing than something. And, well, I was more nothing than something. And I didn't press end, but the battery ran out. And I was nothing when it ran out. And I'm sure I would have been fine. I'm sure I would have created up some story to patch up the situation, but I was a little bit scared. I was a little bit worried. I mean, I've done this before and I'm pretty sure the live stream still sticks and it doesn't go anywhere and it doesn't get lost. I was pretty sure of that. But that little bit of worry in me, that's what I woke up to from nothing. That was the something I got up for. And I was there until about 4 o'clock just by my phone, checking every so often. With the stress like controlling my whole physical body because I'm in that much pain. I woke up in that little bit more pain. I had to deal with it and I'm like, I don't have many options. There's nothing. This is the something. This is the something and it hurts more than there, but this is the something and there's nothing. So I just sat there because I know sometimes just get stuff done, let it serve its course, do what it needs to, and it just stops. So I was just waiting for it to stop on an unconscious level. I mean, I knew what I was doing. I was working on another level, a deeper level. That was the reason that I was there and doing that. On a different level, that's the main pressure, that's the main pain in the situation. I've got to break through that. I woke up to pain, that was something. And a challenge, I woke up to a challenge. I had to break through this something now. And I broke through at 4:30 when it said live. Did not press the end button, the battery ran out. How much do we want to get sucked into yesterday's energy? Should we just leave it there? The battery run out. The battery run out. Now, why would we want to talk about how it ended, eh? Why would we want to talk about how it ended? What was so magical about how it ended that we all need to know how it ended? I didn't think I'd be talking about this. I was talking about pain. Should we go back to the pain? Let's go back to the pain. I keep trying to guide it to pain and we're back here. So yeah, technology. It hates me, it just hates me, man. But I love it. I love it. But it's annoying when it breaks and does stuff and batteries run out. It's annoying. That's what it was. So the end of live stream, battery run out. That's annoying. And I've got saliva all over my mouth. Has anybody been watching? We prepared some stuff. Let's do the stuff. Let's do the stuff. I've been thinking about it non-stop, and we've got some videos. Here's my mate. This is Jiddu Krishnamurti. He was a spiritual teacher. Definitely cast iron spiritual teacher. And in Gabriel's rating, and Gabriel has thought about teachers and spiritual masters a lot, and Jiddu rates right up there. He's right at the top, Jiddu. What Gabriel has come across in this world is not a lot in spirituality. That's why he says all the spiritual masters are hiding in the mountains. But we had one, we think he passed away in the 90s, Jiddu. And we had him around for a few decades. We had him around teaching. He's a spiritual master. He was a spiritual master. But he might as well have been hiding in the mountains. Look at him. You would never have known it. But if you've got a trained ear, you can definitely hear it. Definitely 100% hear it in him. And it's really simple, Jiddu's message. Really simple. You sort of get it and you're like, yeah, but come on, Jiddu. That's just the same thing I'm doing now. That's the same thing I'm doing now, just spiritual. I wanted spirituality. Come on, Jiddu. Don't do that to me. Don't do that, but that there, Jiddu. That's pure spirituality in Gabriel's world. So if you're listening to Gabriel's brand, Gabriel's brew of spirituality, just know that this man is thought highly of. I mean, I've listened to him quite a bit, and it's just like so simple now. I'm like, no, Jiddu, I'm missing something. Yeah, I'm missing something. No. I think I get what you say here. I think I get what you say, and it's really simple. It's really simple, Jiddu. But come on, Jiddu, that's spirituality even less, man. That's spirituality even less. I was like, we were talking about flying the other day, and now we've got to expect nothing from spirituality. Listen to him. He'll take away spirituality from you, zap it from you. But I saw this on Facebook, and I played it, and he's talking about walls we create for ourselves. And we were talking about walls I created for myself yesterday. I created those walls. I created the walls. And I was fighting for my life. That was the level of intensity of the situation that I was going through. And in that place I am following energy. I know how to guide my way through that mess with energy somehow, too many times. And I basically said on that live stream, well, here, whole world, come along. This is my energy. I know how to talk energy. Just feel this energy and you're right there with me. And we were talking about walls. The walls I've created. Nobody's going to make me laugh. Nobody. Not a chance, we said. And that's Gabriel. He does not laugh. He does not laugh much. He hasn't laughed a lot. He's got a real weird thing with humour. It's real serious. When Gabriel gets real serious, real serious. Like it's for his life, but beyond his life. He gets into a place where the words come out. And Gabriel's so serious. So serious. And everything he's saying is so serious. But Gabriel stops and thinks for a moment. For the life of me, why? Why? Everything I'm saying is serious. But from the other side, from another perspective, it could really sound like it's funny. What the hell is going on? I'm more serious than I've ever been serious before. And it sounded funny. That's what happened. So Gabriel's got a real something with humour. Real something with humour, and he knows for himself. He overcame. He had some big walls knocked down twice yesterday. And he's listening to Jiddu today, and Jiddu's talking about walls. Walls. And he was talking about the ego or something, how the ego creates itself on the outside as well, and as a result it's like this wall's been built in someone. How are you going to knock that down if you are the outside but you're the inside, and what you feel on the inside is the outside, and it's all born of ego, so it's all a mess and it all feels real. That's a wall, and I recorded it, and this is the rest.
And the serious man has done all of this and comes back to the fundamental question.
Well, I don't know if you're getting audio. I can't hear audio. I tried my best. With this one. I mean, it's got subtitles. We'll leave it for the ones that want to read the subtitles. We know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but pure wisdom there, man. It's a shame we said his voice. If you listen to him when he's really putting the message across, that's how we want to be speaking. That's how Gabriel wants to be speaking. Like Jiddu. It's like I need entertainment, and I've been waiting all day for this live stream for the entertainment, because there's been no space. I've absolutely surrendered to the energy, because that's what's required for today, because I'm still in that place. I'm still dealing with it. It's still exactly the same, but what's required of me today is different. and it's still as hard. It's still like there's nothing here. On some level, I've been waiting for this live stream all day. Some entertainment. It's amazing. I'm on YouTube so much in the day and I don't watch a video. I don't watch a video. I'm not doing it. I'm not on YouTube to watch videos. But I go on YouTube all day. What? Should we leave that as a pondering? As a pondering. As a pondering. I'm on YouTube most of the day. I'm not recording videos. No, I'm not watching them. I'm on YouTube for far too much time of the day, but that is the most healing thing I'm doing. And if you're observing me, I have no intention of watching a video. I mean, a video might just pop out of space and say, no, watch me, but in my head there is no chance. There is just no chance of me watching a video. I might try and watch a video and then I'll remember, why am I doing this? Or it might get to 6 o'clock time. I might try and watch a few videos. We tried today at 6 o'clock. No, couldn't watch the videos. But I find it therapeutic just to be on YouTube at the moment. Doing that. Not watching videos. Looking at some titles, the titles I look at. I just look at titles of videos and I save some. I might watch them, I might not. But that's all I need to be doing. To be doing all the work. To be making myself alive at the moment. To be keeping myself alive. That's the best thing I can be doing. Just nothing. What am I doing? I'm on YouTube. I'm scrolling. I'm making images. I'm making images flash on a screen. That's all I'm doing. And I go round and round. And I know it. I know that's all I'm doing. I don't expect to watch a video. I'm just waiting for it to stop. I'm waiting for it to stop. And I know that given where I am, if I do this enough, eventually it will stop. I've stopped it before. This is how I used to stop it. Just do something like that. Just scroll. And now I'm scrolling and feel good about scrolling. But no, it's really stupid. It's really stupid. You feel good about scrolling. You're not looking at the images. You don't want to read the words. You don't want to see the pictures. You don't want to get distracted. But you know, at a distance, those images are moving this way and they're moving that way. They're moving this way and they're moving that way. And that's about as much as we want to know. And then it becomes therapy. Because you know, what are you doing? What are you doing sitting there, left and right and left and right? What are you doing? That's not sexy. That's not cool. That's not cool, is it? If you're on Facebook, that's cool. That's cool, you're doing something. You're on the internet, you're doing something. On YouTube, you should be doing something. If you're not doing anything, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious. And it's like you might as well be taking some horrible medicine. I could be doing so many other things, but no, left and right. So we know what we're doing. And yet left and right feels really good. I do not know why. Just left and right. On the phone, on the iPad, left and right. Images. So therapeutic. So therapeutic. But I know I can break it doing that. I know I can break the cycle doing that. I've broken the cycle before, but I'm doing a lot of other stuff. But it would be therapeutic for anybody, I imagine, if you're really clear about what you're doing in the situation and you're sort of looking at yourself doing it. If you've got it down to that level and you're still allowing yourself, nah, I allow myself. I like technology. I'm sold this way. I love my new Pixel. I love my new Pixel. And I can just go left and right, and the little apps go left and they go right, and if I go left twice it goes left twice, and then it might go left one more time, and that's about it. That's the therapy. And I see, now I'm caught in a position. We've been having this discussion and we're taking it lighter. Okay, I don't know where else to go. There's nothing else. This is something. There's something. We found something. There was nothing just a second ago. And floating in space was this something. We don't really want to talk about it. We want to keep this a bit more spiritual somehow. But we'll talk about this. This feels silly now. So yesterday on the live stream, I mentioned about my decaf coffee in the cupboard. It's been there a long time and I've forgotten what it tastes like. It's been so long. In fact, I forgot. I've got 2 or 3. I've got 2 or 3. And in my head, well, we done everything yesterday. We did everything. Coffee grounds. I laughed twice. I cried from the tears. And I ate pecan butter live when I didn't want to. And in my head today, this is the situation. Oh no. We've run out of coffee. Oh no. I'll have to go to the shop. No big deal. They close at 10 o'clock. It has to be this coffee. I can't get the crappy. I might get some crappy coffee across the road if I finish this live stream in time. But basically, it had to be that coffee at the time. And I charged it, but I've only got 20% left, so we've clicked. The 20%'s 15 minutes. Does he press it again? Does he not? If I don't, what I normally say at the end of the live streams now. We agreed? Oh boy. So listening to energy, listening to energy, listening to energy. And the coffee runs out. Oh no, we need to go to the shops. Oh no, I'm half dead, that might be a little bit difficult. Nah, we never go to decaf. We just never go to the decaf. It's just not that serious ever. The situation just doesn't present itself that could ever justify decaf now. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to go to the shop today. I'm not going to be able to go to the shop today. It will have to be decaf. Was the answer. So we're having decaf coffee at the moment. And then Gabriel thought to himself, and he said, I bet they did this. I bet the viewers, they said, what else can we make him do? And the clever ones heard that he's got decaf coffee. Can we make him drink the decaf coffee somehow? He basically showed us we can control him. He's revealed how it happened today. And yesterday said, you can control me. And right now he's dead, so you can really control him. And for some reason, he's drinking decaf coffee today. He says there's a high chance it was you. He says it was a high chance it was you. But I might go and get some £6 crappy one. They charge a lot across the road, and it's not the best. It's not the best. It's not the best. But, well, yeah, I guess so. I'll stop fighting. It is just in dimensional tea and cake. It's time. Are we all ready? The interdimensional present moment time. Interdimensional present moment time. Are we all ready? The channel's going big. The channel is moving up in the world. Look at this. We did this today also. It doesn't need to be that big. So the story is, I'm thinking about tonight's live stream, and I'm going out like I'm a professional now. I'm getting images, just saw Jiddu, and some videos. I don't know if I'm going to talk about them, but I'm not thinking, it's just what I'm doing, and it's like, I found myself doing it 2 hours later, and I'm like, I've just worked out, I've just been informed by my spiritual guru of the situation. I know that doesn't make sense, and it doesn't make sense to me either, but that's how it was. That's exactly how it was, and I know that. I look back and I see it in two different ways. So I'll get on with the story. I was preparing the videos just the way it happened. Flowing with the day, that's what I'm trying to say. I was just flowing with the day. And after 2 hours I was informed, you've just had your really, really woke consciousness. So imagine you were just flowing with the day. You were just flowing with the day, but you're super consciousness now. Whereas we could have been waking consciousness, and it would have felt like, yes, I'm awake. I'm awake, I know what I'm doing. I'm planning for tonight's live stream now. I'm collecting a load of images, load of videos. I can talk about this, I can talk about that, I can, etc., etc. But no, we're waking consciousness now. So the flow of the day was, I was like, yeah, I might speak about you. I might speak about you. I'm just thinking about the live stream. I'm just thinking about the live stream. I gave enough energy to it. Just being present with the energy. I didn't want to be thinking about the live stream. I needed the noise to turn off and stop. But this was the best way. Just let the energy flow. So I was like, do we really need to download this one? Energy? Come on, energy, we don't need to download. Oh, we need to download this one. We downloaded a lot. We downloaded a fair lot. A lot more than I was happy with. And we went back. Went back a few times. We had some problems. We considered paying for some sort of weekly subscription to get some sort of converter for the images. We found some real gold images that take the maturity down a few levels whilst keeping it real spiritual high grade stuff. We found some of that, and that's ready. Didn't know how we were going to do it, but in all of that, I've got a subscription to Adobe Firefly. I like Adobe. I like design. Gabriel likes design. And Adobe Firefly is just like an AI. Adobe's AI. And I've got some credits every month. And I use them as much as I can, but I figured I might start using them for the live streams. So the idea was to make a sign for interdimensional present moment time. The interdimensional present moment time. That's what this is. That's all this is. This interdimensional present moment time. And we tried to make a sign saying, make a sign for the interdimensional present moment time. And this is the best it could do at the moment. This is the best AI can do. And we read the words back, and the words don't quite make sense. But that means, it means the interdimensional present moment time. And I sort of have to ask, are we all okay that that's the flashiness of this channel? We have a new sign. Make it slightly smaller. There we go. There we go. Then a dimensional present moment time. What do we think? Do the words need to make sense now? Now this ties back into yesterday too. Because Gabriel, he said, that was my first day on the job. That was my first day on the job as a spiritual master. And I couldn't get my words out. And not only could I not get my words out, I had coffee, I had beef with something that happened the day before. Something I did with words the day before and got muddled up in myself. And yesterday I think I went one better. I was sure in my head, and that's the 10% sign. So there's 10% of this interdimensional present moment time left. 10%. We've got 10% time left. We're going to run it to the end. Yesterday somehow. We're talking about yesterday somehow. My first day on the job. And I make a massive boo-boo. And that boo-boo looks like Gabriel just isn't conscious right now. He's not conscious at all. In my head I clearly said, and I might have even said it twice, I can't recall. In my head I clearly said October 2025. And I think I said April 2019. My first day on the job as super consciousness. My first day on the job as super consciousness, and I clearly say October 2025, but when the recording is played back, the recording makes a mistake. The recording says April 2019. What happened in April 2019? It's almost like we should go back on this channel, find out where I was and what was going on in April 2019. Or is it that I've been stuck? I've been stuck somewhere in space and time. And I told you. That's me, I'm dead most of the time. I'm rolling dead. That's how I've been rolling for a few years now. That's on some level. The situation. And it could be that I just got stuck somewhere. Something really big got stuck in me in April 2019. That was filmed live. That's what we said, it was filmed live. Let's go into conspiracy theory mode. We've got a good one. Let's go into conspiracy theory mode. We're going to think about this one seriously. We don't know the percentage, but there's not a lot left. We're going to have to think quick. It would help if the conversation could stay in his head long enough to be able to have a think. I mean, and the pressure's on, the batteries just must be draining away. Are we going to find out again? Are we going to find out? Yeah, it's been cool. So we're keeping the sign? We're keeping the sign that says that. What does that say? What could that other than a load of jumbled up words, other than the interdimensional spiritual moment, present moment. We're losing the consciousness again, but we all know. We all know the words. We all know the words. And right behind the words we've got an image of space. And space says interdimensional. Now, can we have interdimensional words on there? Translated by Adobe Firefly. I think that's cool. It's a moving image, man. That costs 500 credits. Look, The situation is I've got 2,000 credits. A video is expensive. I can make some images, but a video costs 500 credits just to make it. If I wanted to go back and say change this, I can't read it. It's gibberish. It costs another 500 credits, we think. So that was it. I was going to do it one time, and this is the best that AI could give, but it definitely translates to the interdimensional present moment time Gabriel thinks. He's round about there, the interdimensional present moment time. So we're cool.